everybody, welcome to Good Time Society. My name is Becca Scott, and today we're playing a game.
Happy to be here.
I have three fabulous guests with me, and today we're going to be playing ContraBanter from Skybound Games. We'll get into that in just a moment, but first, you probably want to know who we're playing with. So we're going to go around and have them introduce themselves and also tell me about a prank they've pulled.
Great. Hey, what's up? I'm PJ McCormick, and one time on a trip to Spain, I jumped off a diving board and pretended to be dead. And my dad got really worried and pulled me out, realized I was alive, and then told me off in front of everyone at the pool.
Good!
Yeah,
Good
seems like
for
I'm
your
on your
dad.
dad's side probably on this one.
My dad didn't know how to have fun.
Okay, welcome to PJ, who obviously hates his dad. Good to have you on the show.
Hello, everybody. I'm Grant Lyon. That's my last name. I almost forgot there for a second. I'm Grant Lyon from Grant's Game Rex. The best prank I ever did. My freshman year, we decorated our whole dorm for Halloween. But the problem was the decorations were up for like 3 weeks. So one of the things we did, in the bathroom, there were 3 stalls, and we put a dummy in the middle stall with like blood on the walls and stuff like that. Halloween decoration. And at first, you'd go in the bathroom and be like, oh, that's weirded out. But it was there for like 3 weeks, so everybody got used to it. So I took the dummy out of there, put on all the dummy's clothes, and they just sat
My
in
dad
the
would
same
have been pissed. My dad would have hated
Your
you.
dad would be so mad.
So I peeked right there.
Thanks for sharing that with us. It's great to hear somebody's high point in there.
Hello, I'm Candice Harris from Board Game Geek, and I'm not really a prankster, so I'm going to tell a story about when my brother pranked me, and he strung a bug on my ceiling fan so that when I went into my bedroom, this is older brother stuff, I went in my bedroom, turned my light switch on, fan starts spinning, I start seeing something, I'm like, what is that? I stop, it slows down, and it's this giant beetle bug he tied.
That's a pretty good one.
It was cruel.
No, I like your
still
brother.
scarred.
Can I play games with your brother?
I think what we've learned is that you are a very nice person that doesn't do pranks.
And when does your brother get out of prison?
Good question.
Oh gosh, I have to tell a prank now. I just read the first prompt on the card from ContraBanter, and I got nothing. But I will tell you that I was kind of a bully, and one time I stole somebody's clothes out of their gym locker during gym class, and then I took a ransom picture and I left it in their locker of their clothes. I don't know where I was going with that. I'm a nicer person now, I swear, and I'm really sorry.
I don't do pranks, I do traumatic experiences. You'll remember this the rest of your life.
Yeah, so will I.
Yeah.
So will PJ's dad. Tell him I'm really sorry about the gym clothes.
I will.
So, ContraBanter is a fabulous party game played with teams. You can play with 3 teams. We're going to play with 2 people on them each, because there's 4 of us.
Oh, that's how that works.
Thank you.
Team glasses.
Yeah.
Team blue-green glasses.
That's true.
Yeah.
I mean, you're probably feeling pretty intimidated right now because we seem smart.
Yeah,
with these
honestly.
glasses, and this is a word game.
Well,
so.
and you came coordinated. We didn't even match. I told you to wear flowers. Wait a minute. Stripes.
Oh! There you go.
Team Stripes.
Yeah.
Team Stripes.
Okay. So this game is pretty simple. We're going to play in 3 rounds. You 2 are going to start as word smugglers, trying to smuggle your 3 secret words past us listeners. And our job is to listen for 90 seconds as the 2 of you will answer a prompt of our choosing. We could even make up our own question if we wanted. Things like, tell us about a prank you've pulled. And in those 90 seconds, you will slip your 3 words, either hidden within a bigger word or just on their own, but must be audible somewhere in there. Now, if you forget and the 90 seconds go by and you don't, that's okay. But we will get a point if we pause the clock and we correctly guess one of your 3 words. We'll also get 1 guess at the end of 90 seconds, and you will get points for each word you smuggle past us. Then in the second round, any words that you successfully smuggled, you'll have to try and smuggle again. Any that we had correctly guessed, we'll replace that with a new word.
Okay.
Any other questions?
No.
Let's do this.
I feel
Let's
good.
do this.
Okay. Okay. PJ, do you want to choose a prompt for these green glasses lovelies?
You know what? I kind of want to ask you a question that I've had on my mind for a while.
Ooh, okay.
Okay, what is the last thing that you had to get fixed at the mechanic?
Oh crap. Like, what are we gonna do? Like, and we have to talk about cars? I don't know.
Mechanics? Like for car, I drive a car. That's what I know about cars. I know how to drive it.
Here we go.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
I mean, the only thing that I get fixed at the mechanic is a car, so I don't know if there's other things you go to the mechanic for. So this is a thing you don't even know that's not working that well in California, is the windshield wiper, like fluid sort of stuff, right? Like, how often does it rain here? I'm just like, it's like never raining. It's just so rare that it's raining here, so I never felt like I don't know how long it was broken for, but I didn't get it fixed for a long time because I didn't know that it was going. Like, you don't know the scale of the problem until like stuff happens because you're just not doing it at all, right?
I had to get an oil change, and also like I needed more air in my tire for the tire pressure and everything. And that was the last thing I remember. I haven't done a smog check in forever. You know?
Okay, yeah. This was a great question because I don't know what else to talk about, like cars and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
I wash my car every once in a while because there's spider webs and everything.
Yeah. Oh, I've had a big spider on my car recently and stuff. So I go to one of those
Freeze.
I said a lot of words about cars and none of them meant anything, okay? It was just a random string of words.
Okay, we've only got 16 seconds left, and we have to get 2 guesses in before the end in order to use all 3.
They did really well with that.
Let me say, while I'm thinking of them, towards the beginning, there was the word rare. It's rare to rain in California. And then Candice just said spider web in a way that seemed like the most random thing to come up so far. So I'm
But it
reading
came
web.
up twice. And it kind of felt like they were trying to throw us off by saying it twice.
Well, we only get 1 guess per this pause.
I'm gonna say what you say.
I love that about you. I'm gonna guess rare.
I'm gonna guess rare.
You're gonna guess wrong.
right.
Okay,
Sorry.
okay, so let's resume.
Okay, so anyway.
Yeah, so at the car
washing
wash,
car.
I do it myself because I like being able to control the hose, the foam, all that sort of stuff. So
and then you dry it off.
Oh, they were bubbles and bubbles kind of came out of nowhere.
Spiderweb.
Spiderweb and bubbles from a car prompt. Reaching a little, aren't we?
The car, we had to. We got to foam. Foam seems like the right word. Bubbles feels like the weird word.
Yeah. Let's go with that.
Our guess is bubbles.
I was totally hoping they would think bubbles when I said foam.
incorrect.
Okay, well, we had to go for it. We had to go for it.
okay.
I touched your hand because we're teammates.
No. And I pulled away because I was like, am I the creep?
It was an accident, but I wanted to act cool about it. Okay, 5 seconds left.
Okay.
3, 2.
Dreams.
Yeah, fever dreams. Sweating.
Time. Wow. Do you think it's dreams?
I've just been wrong this whole time. And I don't want to be wrong again. Earlier I heard status. That kind of felt like it came out of nowhere.
I had 2 wrong guesses. I'm happy to go with that.
We can do that. Let's just do it. Let's just
Yeah,
go
your
with-
wrong choice was to believe whatever I said.
Yeah. I need to take agency over my own wrong choices.
Yeah.
So let's go with a word that was like a minute and a half ago. And I'm going to go with status. That's my final answer.
Incorrect.
Incorrect.
Hey, we tried.
Yeah.
You know, I'd rather to
Yeah.
guess and whiff than never to have guessed
I got
at
a
all.
champion on my
You
side.
know
I got a
what?
ContraBanter champion on my
Yeah,
side.
I told you. I told you.
Okay.
So
okay.
that's 3 points for
Yep,
us.
we got all three
You know,
of
that
them.
We got
never
all
came
three
up
in.
earlier.
You really.
Shocked.
It's just that
She
in our
shook.
practice game, friends, I was. What do you call it when a pool shark is
Yeah.
like laying low?
Oh, maybe we were hustling you.
I was
that
hustled.
practicing.
I feel hustled.
So that's 1, 2, 3 points.
Oh, Candice, you were killing it. I'm glad you're my partner here.
I think we're gonna make a comeback.
All right.
I have no idea.
What are you thinking
Good
here,
job.
partner?
Oh,
Team Glasses.
Oh yeah, we got this.
You can ask us.
What is your morning routine?
Ooh.
Are you ready? Got it? Got something going?
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit start.
Morning routine is perfect. I feel like these words are gonna slip right in undetected.
Okay, so I'm looking at the cards. I see lazy, fume, and shelf. 3 things that I am not an expert at, but I'm gonna work my way in. And I'm gonna do it by talking about my dog who has seizures. Usually first thing I do, I wake up, I take my girlfriend's dog out, give him his pill, come home, and then take him out for a walk, come home, and then I make some coffee. But I have one of those like Keurigs because I'm lazy and I don't like making my own coffee.
Okay, PJ with the lazy right out the gate. Nicely done. He said he was new at games, and I got a pro on my hands.
I think that was so unspecific about the pill.
Yeah.
Pill feels
Pill.
like
I was thinking pill too.
Because normally you would say like what the pill was.
Yeah,
You wouldn't just say
a pill. You
I
don't
give
just
him
give a
the
dog
pill.
a pill. Yeah.
Are you okay with that one?
Unless it's
I
birth
was
control.
thinking the same
All right,
thing.
cool. We're gonna say pill.
I'm gonna say you're wrong.
Okay.
Ooh,
Okay.
guess we're giving
All
dogs
right.
random pills.
Yikes.
Maybe I'm a champion of this.
We're back.
What's your routine?
Okay, so
Stress.
I get up first thing in the morning when the baby cries. I go in and I retrieve her and I feed her in the bed, and sometimes, you know, I'm wafting in the...
Stop.
Pause.
Retrieve.
No.
Oh, she threw it in.
Decoy.
She threw it in. Yeah.
Wait, that
That was a
Smuggling.
good decoy word. That was a good
that was a
decoy
good
word.
Fool me once. Here we go.
I retrieve little Bella, and if I am wafting in the scent, the fumes of her poo, then I change her diaper, and I grab a diaper off the shelf, and then we go downstairs, and ha! I got one in. I'm so excited. I got my first one in. That diaper is on a shelf, and nobody thought twice.
Becca, nice smuggle. She's really good. She's made me say that.
I also grabbed coffee. I got myself a little espresso maker, so we do a latte. I am permitted one, and then I have fake coffees the rest of the day, true decoys. I go with the decaf because my brain associates that flavor with the energy that it gives me.
Oh, yeah.
And
Gotcha.
with only 5 seconds left, I mean, what do you think of my day?
It sounds stressful the way you're saying it.
All right, that's time. That's time. So fumes stood out, but that could
Yeah.
be a decoy.
Yeah.
There was something
Flavor stood out to me a little bit.
flavor and what was
Fumes. That is a good fumes.
fumes
Is that
stood
a
out, but
decoy
it
word?
could be
or
a
is that-
decoy. It could be
yeah.
a decoy. Decaf also, because she said decoy then decaf coffee. And that was word mind
Boy, I don't know.
games.
What kind of pill does your dog get?
Seizure medication.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why you didn't want to say it on the video. That's a bummer.
We really dragged it out of you.
I don't know. What do you want for our last
I'm
one?
leaning towards decaf.
Okay. I feel okay. You're the champ here.
Decaf.
No.
All right.
No, well, Pocket,
Okay.
pocket
Yep.
all those.
Time.
3 for
Yeah, it's all
us.
tied up here. Yeah.
We love a tie.
All right.
Oh man, this got harder.
Yeah, it did.
Okay, so no new words. We all have to put in the same words we put
This
in
is
last
impossible
time.
now. I feel like
Yeah.
these are words.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough.
Yeah.
It's gonna be tough.
I'll find a prompt for you all.
Okay.
If you'll allow me.
And don't forget to reset your guesses.
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
Perfect.
Okay, this is a great one because of the TV show I've recently been watching. What is your zombie apocalypse plan?
Oh, good question.
I've been getting into a little Fallout.
Oh yeah, it's great.
It's
Yeah.
so good.
Okay.
I'm gonna start the timer in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I mean, for me, the biggest thing that I think of is a zombie apocalypse. Like, we've known the lore through movies,
Sure.
and it depends on how big a zombie apocalypse are, right? There are movies where it's like contained to an island. The UK, there's movies where
Yeah,
it's like the
yeah,
whole world. So what's
yeah,
the scale of the
yeah.
problem that we're talking about here? I feel like
Yeah.
that's a thing
Yeah.
that we need to
And then
figure
I want to
out.
have a bunker underground so that I can play Dead of Winter.
Oh.
You know, like I feel like I want to have fun with the zombies, and
I also will say I have been a scientist at
There was bunker and there was island.
I
And then he
was.
started saying something about scientists.
I heard.
I was about to get into my science background.
I heard scale, and I'm trying to think of any words that I heard before.
Scale.
Was
Scale
scale?
makes sense to me.
Was scale in the
I thought
last
scale
thing?
was weird too.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Scale?
Yeah.
Final answer, scale.
The whole zombie apocalypse thing was all just to get the word scale in there. How big is a zombie apocalypse? It could be just an island, it could be it could be the world over, you know?
Correct.
Ooh, got one.
Nice.
Nice. I'm really strutting about that. Okay.
Okay, let's go.
What were my
do
other
it.
ones? Island and bunker? Maybe not. Okay.
Yeah.
Resuming in 3, 2, 1.
I was just about to say that I have a biology background, so I feel like I would be trying to, we need to solve the problem, right? I'm going to be
Yeah.
studying blood. I'm going to be studying, like,
So you would-
symptoms. I'm going to be studying,
so you would
like...
take one of the zombies and like do
Yes,
some testing
for sure.
and
Like,
everything.
you know, because in 28 Days Later, it was just like a fever, right?
Yeah,
And so how
yeah.
do you, like, solve that problem?
you gotta inject them
Freeze.
with.
Okay.
Yeah, I know my zombie movies, and so I use the genre to work in a few of these words, like fever, you know? Could it just be a fever? Yeah, absolutely. That's in multiple movies.
He was about to say an S word, and then he stopped, and then he went ahead and said it twice, and it was study, and it felt a little too much. Maybe, did he study, like, working on his car earlier? That's what I'm thinking. What do you think?
Oh, right. We should be calling out what was also in the car story.
Yeah.
I completely forgot about that very important element of this game. I'm
Because scale was, in the car story, it was about, like, what's the scale of the problem
Yeah,
with
yeah.
the...
What else is in the car
Help them
story?
in- Yeah, yeah.
What did you just say?
I said, what else was in the car story?
I don't remember.
Do you have a guess? Do you have a
Yeah,
guess?
no, we have to use our guess.
I'm ready to talk. You know, keep
Why did
telling
you?
my story.
What stuck out? Study.
It was the stutter. He went, and then he kind of backed away from it, and then he went ahead and said study twice.
But I feel like they're not, unless they miss the other person saying it, they're never going to say the word twice in the same story.
Could be a decoy.
They don't know us.
Or maybe they do that just to make it feel super.
Now we're in their heads.
We have to guess something because we paused. That's a rule.
There was also blood and biology, right? I think.
Blood, I don't know why, but like testing the blood felt out of place slightly, even though it's zombies, so it's totally makes sense in the story. But it's like, I asked about zombie apocalypse.
Yeah.
I guess bunker is out for me.
Bunker's
I'm
out.
fine with study.
We'll try it. I'll take the full blame for this.
I'm gonna blame you for this not working.
Okay. All right. Can we study?
The blame rests squarely on your shoulders. That is incorrect.
Incorrect.
All good. Okay, 35 seconds left, and what we don't know is whether they've said any of those words.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or if they're both already done.
We just could enjoy storytelling.
Yeah.
Beginning in 3, 2, 1.
So I ended up like basically in my bunker. So I have
Yeah.
Dead of Winter set up and a couple other like Zombicide. Never played it, but I'm saving it for this. And you know, in the event that somebody like
You want to play Zombicide during a zombie apocalypse? That is too close to home for me.
Then like a zombie will like bite your neck or something. You'll start foaming out the mouth, and blood will come out of your eyes, and you know.
Freeze. I know we have 7 seconds left and one guess, but you know what word was in both stories?
Foam.
Done.
My bad.
No, we gotta try.
You had to.
You gotta try.
Yes, I got it. They said foam in both stories for sure. That's a weird word.
That's
it
the
was
whole
one that
idea.
We did say our words were hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I did call out foam as a potential word last
did.
time. That's the
Yeah.
only reason I remembered. You have 7 more seconds.
All
3,
right.
2, 1.
You know, I also feel like there's a case to be made for I'm just gonna die, so let's have fun for like 72 hours before it happens. You know?
Time.
Yeah, let's keep it light for the last time.
You know? So then we try to slip this in a third time. Man, that's so hard to try
but
to
we
slip
get a
it
point
in.
for it.
You
Yeah.
did get it in.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
we
yeah.
got that
Oh,
in.
yeah.
But I'm just saying, and then it stays, and we have to do it a third time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? That's wild.
Oh
Yeah,
man, it must be
it's-
one we thought about.
Yeah.
Because if they're nervous about it, it's because we were getting close.
They're gonna start talking about bunkers for no reason.
I feel good that we got 2.
Yeah.
That felt good.
Felt good,
and I
yeah.
did not know what to guess that other
Okay,
time.
do you want to
I
get new prompts?
Oh, yeah, sure. Let's
get some new prompts going.
Yeah,
Yeah.
please.
What law is worth breaking once in a while?
Oh.
You're making us incriminate ourselves on national television. Maybe I've broken a few laws in my time, but I'm not going to say that information on camera here in the public. I save that kind of stuff for patreon.com/goodtimesociety.
What law
All right,
should
ready?
be?
You
What is
ready?
it again? What law should be?
What law is worth breaking once in a while?
Okay, great.
Okay, we are off.
I'm gonna start with like customer service laws.
Okay.
Like if you work in customer service, you should be able to talk back to the customer that's rude to you. You know what I mean?
These are more unofficial laws.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is like a human person-to-person law, you know. Like if I'm working at a grocery store and I'm putting away bananas and I'm like putting baby formula on the shelves. If I'm like working on stacking fruit on top of each other, I don't need a customer coming and ruining it. And if they do, I should be able to like yell at them for that. You know, I should be able to break customer service laws.
Yeah, I've had those times when I worked as a barista.
Okay, I gotta talk about shelves. Breaking the law. I don't want to talk about that. Used to work at a grocery store. Great, I'll talk about that. Shelves. You stack shelves. I don't know.
Okay.
Did you hear something that you've heard in both
I heard
stories?
something that I heard in both
what was
stories.
it?
Baby.
I feel like we've had baby a couple of times. I mean, it made sense that baby was in the first one, but why was baby in the second story? I don't know, this game's hard.
And baby
You're
formula?
right.
Like, why would you
Yes.
be looking for baby
I'm good
formula
with that. Yes.
for your
Great.
puppy?
I feel good about this. Yeah.
We're gonna say baby.
Nah.
Dang
Gotcha.
it. Yeah.
You did. All right, we're back.
Okay, I would say in the customer service line of inquiry, I have been that person behind the counter,
Sure.
specifically when I was baristaing, and sometimes someone will say something to you, and I'm just like fully fuming, thinking about the fact that your latte was not to specifications.
Yep.
Yeah.
There we go.
So
We
yeah.
said she
I
said
also want
fumes
to talk
before,
about
but
another one.
fume.
Yeah, no, we're gonna say that one,
Yeah.
but also I feel like did she say in the last story preparing the coffee counter, and then she just said behind the counter
Yes.
right now? So
I
fume,
think
yes.
so.
Fume, yes.
Yeah, and we think it's fume
Yeah.
because last time fumes and fuming this time, right?
Yes. And
Fume.
Yeah, enjoy. I tried. It was
Yeah.
too close to the pause,
Yeah,
but I
yeah.
already had that thought
But
of
I'm
squeezing
also
that in
thinking
there.
about counter, so I don't know.
Okay, keep it.
Yeah, that's just something for us to
If we
to
don't
think
ha-
about.
yeah.
So we don't hear another one.
All right.
26 seconds.
Back on.
I don't know. What other laws would you like to see in place?
That's great. I would like to see. I'd like to see motorcyclists should not drive between cars. I don't want your death to be my responsibility because you are driving too fast. You could be lazy behind the wheel. I don't like people who
Stop.
Lazy? Did Becca say something about like coffee helps her? I know she said something about coffee helping her with energy.
death
Was lazy
come
in there?
In the last one, death at all?
I don't remember death being
Maybe
in
we
there.
should go with your counter theory.
I feel, I can't specifically remember Becca saying counter in the first one, but she definitely was talking about preparing coffee, so I believe that counter could have been in there.
I
And
think
then
that's our best.
Behind the counter seemed a little weird
I
in
think
this
that's our
one.
best bet for now.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to say it. Counter. Yeah, they got two. They got two.
We got 2 points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Are we
boom.
gonna do the red side this time when we refill?
We should. Yeah.
Get
Does that make
spicy?
us even? How about you get one more green and then a red, and we'll get a red so that we have equal numbers. Does that make sense?
One red per team, yeah.
Sure.
Sure, yeah.
So we're getting, because we have to stay with this
We have to
one.
stay with
Yeah.
that. So we'll get one green side and one. Do we get to decide, or do I have to say this is red?
Decide now.
Which one is gonna be the red?
All right.
That was our second story. So
Yeah.
we also will refill with a red. Mm-hmm. And it is the perfect word.
All right.
Okay. They are harder, yeah. Are you also feeling that? Okay.
A little bit.
Let's see. Is it your turn to ask a question?
If we're okay talking about cars still. Something I know
Huge
nothing
car guy.
about. Nothing about.
Huge on hearing other people talk about cars
yeah.
while knowing nothing about them.
Okay, cool. Let's go with tell us about a favorite snack or sweet treat.
Yeah.
Rice Krispie
Oh wait, I'm
treats.
gonna start in
Yep.
3,
Okay.
2.
Actually, Fruity Pebble treats. It's like Rice Krispie treats, but
Yeah.
with Fruity Pebbles. It will blow your mind.
I've never tried that. That sounds great.
So
yes.
good. So good.
Please.
So good.
I will tell you, I am a huge Ben & Jerry's fish food guy. I'm a big fish food guy. You ever had
Really?
fish food? Oh, it's amazing. It's the,
No,
it's the
I
best
thought Ben
ice cream.
Jerry's was
no, it's the
ice
best.
cream.
It is ice cream. No, it's not actual fish food. The flavor of the ice cream is called fish food, and it's got like caramel in it. It's got chocolate. It's got
Okay.
marshmallows. I love marshmallows
I know.
so much.
That's
it's just,
what you're speaking my language there.
I just love the marshmallow swirls in there. They're just light and airy and foamy. And foam. It's not part of the game right now.
But I will say, boy, Ben & Jerry's forever was $4.99, and now, all of a sudden, with all this inflation that we have going on right now,
So expensive.
$7.99. $7.99. It was really hard to buy that. now.
Ridiculous,
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, this one time I was home sick and, all I wanted was ice cream.
Yeah.
And Matt brought me popsicles.
And you're like,
I'm
this
like,
is not ice cream.
Yeah, this is not
ice cream.
doing it, you know?
Yeah.
I'm like sweating from my fever and then like
Yeah.
headache and
Yeah.
like ear infection
Yeah.
and
That's frustrating. Yeah.
Everything.
Oh man, I'm falling apart
But
too.
I like
Pause.
popsicles.
Ear infection?
You're infection kind of.
Ice cream?
That is pretty weird.
Ear?
Or infection. Maybe that's the red one.
I feel like there's not that many 3-syllable. They seem to be less syllable.
Yeah. Let's do it. Let's go with ear.
Ear.
Nope.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Hey, sorry.
We only have 16 seconds left.
Yeah.
Okay, we just gotta.
I have no idea. But we have to go.
Yes.
There was a word at the very top that started with a B that was 4 letters, and I forgot what it
Yeah.
was, and Candice said it.
I forgot everything as well.
3, 2, 2, 1.
I do understand what you're saying, though, wanting like a nice thing when you're not feeling well.
Yeah,
I've been
yeah.
dealing with, I have a pinched nerve in my neck right now. This is what being
that
old
sounds so
sounds like,
painful.
you know? And I get it in my back sometimes, my
Yeah.
spine.
Okay,
like, all
Freeze.
this.
Just so we can get another guess in.
Good call.
Talking about neck, spine. Earlier I heard inflation.
Inflation
That
stuck
kinda
out to me.
took us in a different direction.
Inflation stuck out to me.
That's a lot of syllables.
But maybe it was like, did he say something like price around there? Cost.
Yeah.
I don't know. And then I wonder if the word was boom. I can't even remember what word you said. It was like a reactionary word, and I was like, you said that last time, but maybe it's just a word you say.
Are you just a boom lady?
I don't know if you're a boom lady. I mean, inflation feels, they're staying apolitical, and it feels like a loaded political word, but it did stick out to me also as weird, and then I was like, no, can't be it.
Yeah, it did. It did. And it took the conversation a different direction.
Price? Did he say price?
Price, cost, I can't remember that. I don't remember.
Can we have a transcript?
Yeah.
Are you whispering?
Yeah.
No, we got 2 seconds
You want me to
left.
guess boom?
No. I just wanted to do a bit with our last 2 seconds.
Yeah.
When you
We're
start
just
the time
preparing for.
again.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Good, good.
I was
Small
just trying to get
window.
that bit set
You know,
up.
you're thinking about performance. We're thinking about winning.
I don't even know if there's cameras here or not.
What do you want to go with?
The whole studio could have gone boom.
Let's just do boom. Let's just do something.
Price? Did they say anything about price?
Why don't we
What
like
if it's
go
infection?
infection?
I don't want to waste 2 guesses on that though. But wasn't it weird that she said ear infection
yeah.
along with? I thought maybe also sweat, sweat from a fever. I forget the
And
context
there's-
because I'm not listening to the story because I'm listening for every
Yeah, yeah.
individual word to be
I'm like
weird.
mouthing along with you when you guys are
Yeah.
doing your thing. When I'm like,
Yeah.
Would I have chosen that word?
look like
Yeah.
a weirdo.
Ah.
You're like the worst
a thinker.
co-star.
Hey, who did this casting? It's somebody's cousin.
yeah.
Why don't we go down that direction? We have 2 guesses, and we both kind of think it's something to do with that like price thing. So like maybe like one guess could be inflation, the other one could be like price.
Inflation and infection are both too many syllables for my arbitrary rule and are the ones that felt the weirdest. But there's also one word we didn't get from previously.
Yeah, and I didn't hear it.
We have to guess something. Price?
Yeah, just do price.
Incorrect.
Yeah,
Okay.
we know. Okay.
All right, let's
you have
let's
2 seconds.
Let's hear it.
Bit away.
Boom.
Yeah, that was. I don't think that's the word.
Yeah, we really gave you that
tells
one for
me.
the bit. You know?
Part of our act.
Yeah, I like it. We're the boom team now.
Yeah.
What should we
We're
do?
the wiggly wiggly. Clue. Can you just recap for me what their whole story was about? Ice cream, something sweet, fruity pebbles.
Yeah.
Ice cream, Ben and Jerry's fish food. Could it be fish?
Fish food.
Did he say
would be
anything
clever.
about fish previously when they talked about whatever I asked? Zombie apocalypse. We did not have fish come
There
up.
wasn't fish, no.
Not a fish in the bunch.
There was nothing about the price of goods either. So you're not thinking about that in the apocalypse.
Are we close?
We're
not telling you
Good.
nothing.
It was a trick. Your hat is so great.
You gonna do infection?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do infection.
Infection.
Afraid not. So we got 3 points?
Yeah, we got 3 points.
Wow.
Well done. Well done.
Thank you.
Okay, I think we're tied. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7.
I think if we get 2 of theirs, we win. But if they get at least 2 of theirs, they win.
Yes.
Right?
So this round is
Yeah.
critical.
So, you know, not to put a lot of pressure on you guys right now, but there is a lot of pressure for you to get at least 2.
Yeah.
A lot.
Pressure. Yeah, pressure.
I'm having a
It's
hard time
pressure.
just listening to what people are saying because I'm just analyzing every single word. I really want to talk to them outside of this where I don't have to concentrate on these words.
This has forever changed who we are fundamentally as people.
We could never trust people's words again.
Okay, this is just a lot of negativity, so I'm gonna flip them for my own.
I like this one.
That feels nice.
I would love to know how you two would spend $1 billion.
And when we have 2 words that we've already heard twice.
Yes.
So
Say them early so we can just get them out of the way.
Oh, okay, yeah, no problem.
How are we feeling? Ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
$1 billion.
We're off.
Okay. I would invest in military equipment.
PJ, huge fan of the military-industrial complex. Who would have known?
Okay, mine would be magic cards fully, 100%. Yeah.
Great.
I've been waiting all day to talk about magic, and guess what? There's a lot of cards with ninjas on it. These idiots won't know what hit them.
Why magic cards?
I really like magic.
Yes.
It is something.
Are we talking Magic the Gathering?
Yes,
Okay,
Magic Gathering.
gotcha.
Sorry. Look, not to talk about another game. We're playing another game, but it is what I think about all the time. Like my shelves are filled with boxes, and I would just put those stacks up. I would invest in the cards and the decks that I love the most. I do a lot of Kindred decks. Like I would make fairies. I would want to build that to the specifications of the highest tier. I would maybe do a zombie deck, a ninja deck. I'd do like a werewolf Kindred deck, and that's what I'm thinking.
Oh, I'm terrified of werewolves. You just never know who's a werewolf nowadays.
Yeah, right? Any of us could be werewolves.
I would get military equipment.
Wait, sorry. Let me unpack that.
Yeah.
Stop, because we're running out of time.
We are running out of
Something
time.
stood out to me.
What was that?
Stacks. It could have been a decoy.
Can you remember? Because I've been trying to listen for words that we've
could have
already
been,
heard
that could
before.
be the red card, though.
Yeah. I mean, he also sort of chuckled a little bit when he said military equipment, as if like, well, I don't know how to work that in, so I'm just going to be super obvious about it.
I mean, he keeps talking about military equipment. Like, where did that come from? It's got to be something. Or make us think
Yeah.
he's being obvious about it.
Yeah, for sure. What's the word that you feel like you've heard multiple times?
None of them.
Stacks?
No, it just stood out to me. Stacks
it is
of Magic
true. Like,
the Gathering
Stacks
cards.
is the type of word that it would feel like is in this game,
Yeah.
right? And we only have 20
Yeah.
seconds left, so we want to we need to do a guess right now.
Because what? Military, that's 3 syllables. It can't be right.
Depending on your pronunciation.
Military.
Yeah.
2 syllables.
Depending on whether you were in or not.
I think go for it. Go with it.
If you got me again, Stacks. Gotcha again!
All right, so we got to get 2.
Okay.
All right, you ready?
All right, let's go.
Bulletproof vest.
Real interest?
Multiple firearms. AK-47. Drill sergeant. Someone that's going to get me out of bed in the morning so I can go on my walk.
Yeah, we have to guess something right now. So it's something around here, but he's saying a bunch of random stuff, so we don't know which one is the right one out of all this stuff.
Did they say bed?
Drill, it could be drill too.
Yeah.
You know, drill is like a normal word that you could slip into military
Yeah.
stuff about drill sergeant. But again, none of these words I've heard before.
I know. Except bed.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, because we
maybe
heard
the dog bed, the
and the
pill,
getting the
the
baby
bed.
out of bed.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that.
Wanna try that?
feels
And
like a
we'll-
word we've heard 3 times.
Yeah.
Okay.
You say it though.
Bed. Really? Man,
Oh no.
these guys are good.
So then what? Okay. I guess we have to start this and then we'll.
Yeah.
Okay.
I need a drill sergeant to get me out of the bed in the morning,
What's
and
gonna
so I
make
can
you
go on my
motivated?
walk, get my coffee, because
He
I'm so
wouldn't
Not
have
so
lazy.
lazy.
Drill.
Yeah.
So Thank
He
you.
said- He said take the dog for a walk, and he just said we're go on a walk, and
I
then
know.
so I have heard walk multiple
I
times.
have heard walk multiple times, but do you think they would really flaunt that word at us a bunch?
They're just trying to get it in right at the end, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was saying walk right before we stopped
Yeah.
previously.
Yeah. I feel like that's
do
the
it on me.
closest. That's the only thing I can think of that we've heard 3 times.
But what is related to military equipment? Because like that's like a word. That's a leading set of words.
I know
for
it.
sure.
Now I get it. Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
that was. I don't think it's military equipment, but I think that was the setup to start talking
Yeah, that's what
about.
I'm saying. That
I
allowed
heard
him to put in a
vest.
bunch of random
Vest
stuff.
could be a word.
Okay, so if I could continue before Becca perfectly used the word, I would have said, "Oh, I would use military weapons to protect myself from samurais, ninjas, and aliens."
I heard vest.
Wait, do you want to do that one, or do you want to do walk? Because we've heard walk multiple times.
I think it's not walk.
Okay.
That would be cruel if they would just keep saying it.
Okay, then I'm
But
okay.
it could be that simple. It is a green card.
Yeah. I just.
What do you feel?
That's the only thing I can think of that I've heard 3 times.
But they know we're listening for stuff
For
that we've
sure.
heard.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, I think they said it 3 times just there.
Yeah. Did they say it 3 times in that one?
I'm gonna be more mad if it is walk and we don't say it than if it is vest. I think.
Yeah.
So I think
mean,
maybe
we definitely haven't heard vest before. It could for sure be the red one.
Yeah.
There.
Because why would you talk about a vest?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why would you talk about a vest?
It's
right?
true. Yeah.
I think that's it.
All right.
Although these 2 would probably talk about a vest
Yeah.
to throw us off.
Oh, that's not
We look like
fair.
vest people?
Yeah, we calling us best people?
I can tell. I can tell.
Oh, I'm torn between walk and vest.
I say let's go vest. We'll go for
Okay.
the red card. If it's the red card, we win the game.
We make up rules.
Okay.
Vest.
Oh, no.
Man. They got 2 of those words in all 3 times.
Yes, and
That's insane.
that's 3 points for us. I
Oh,
think that means we've won the game,
That
but
does mean they won
you
the
know
game.
what's more fun than winning is hearing what was going on.
Yes.
Do you guys want to reveal yours
Sure.
first?
We got this in all 3 times.
Should we save that one for last? Let's
Yeah,
save that
yeah.
for last.
Sure.
Ooh,
The
suspense.
new one was spine.
I knew it. I even said, oh, yeah.
I really do have like a
Spine.
pinched nerve in my neck right now.
All the way down your
as-
spine.
And guess what? The inflation,
Yeah.
the prices rose all of a sudden.
Oh, we were circling.
I was like,
Right
that
there.
was good.
Oh, thank
they
you.
were focused on everything
yeah.
else.
I wouldn't have marked sudden as weird though, because all of a sudden
And
felt
the
right.
one
Yeah.
you 2 continued to sweat over.
I can't believe you got this in the you slipped it in like in the last
you
2
know,
seconds the first round. And I was like,
I am
just
known
said-
for slipping in fevers.
I just said
Again.
dreams as a joke
And I was
at
like-
the end. We had
and I
like
said
6 seconds,
fever
and I was
dreams.
like, dreams.
And I
so
said
she was
fever
like,
dreams.
fever dreams, night sweats.
And then it was like, stop.
Yes.
I love
And I
that.
was like, I just said dreams literally as a joke, not even thinking about this being, just being like, here's a random word, maybe they'll say it.
I love that
did
so
that.
much.
Yeah.
I also was
And then-
on to you with the list of symptoms.
Yeah, and the zombie fever.
Ear
Yeah,
infection.
the zombie
Zombie
fever,
fever,
and then
makes
the
sense.
infection
Yeah.
from being sick.
Yeah.
It's almost like a clever wink in someone's eye when they like either have just said it or are about to say it. Like
yeah.
you can hone in on the section, but knowing which word within that is
Yeah,
so
yeah.
difficult.
Yeah.
To be fair, I didn't want to shame you guys for being sick all the time.
Yeah, talking about it and being sad about
I got
it.
that.
Love shouting things out at the very end, like at the very end when I said, "So you're not lazy?"
Yeah.
Oh, I did bring that up.
Yeah.
I did bring that up as one of them.
What were our other lazy?
Because I was like, she said something about coffee, so she's not lazy.
Yeah.
And
Remember, I literally said that.
I brought my last story back to my first story about taking my dog out, getting coffee because I'm lazy in the morning. But you guys
Yeah.
started talking talking while I was saying lazy. You didn't even hear it.
Dang it, that was on my
and you're
radar.
lazy because you don't want to wear a coat. You just wear
I literally
a vest
brought that up because I was like, yeah.
Okay.
On the
all right.
walk. In the other one, the new one that slipped by, which I think is why you brought up military equipment, but also why I brought up
But
magic.
you did it, yes.
Ninja.
Oh.
Here, we'll turn them this way.
Yeah.
Wow, you were
That
talking
just,
about
I don't know enough about
fairies.
magic, so when you started saying all these different types of decks, I was like, that seems believable.
Yeah, true. Fairies.
And then after
Yeah.
you started
Fairy
talking
deck
about
and ninja deck.
ninjas and samurais and all that stuff, I was like, well, I guess I got to talk about military stuff.
I've really dug this hole for myself.
Military equipment. Oh.
Yeah, that's how I want to spend my money.
Yeah. I was brought up
That
on
was
the Beatles,
hard.
peace movement. Now I'm like, oh yeah, I want to get a bunch of military equipment.
I wish we had that in round one.
Do you want to reveal the one that we got through 3 times?
And I think we said it a variation of different ways to throw you off.
That's
but
good. That's why you won the game.
I want each of you to turn to your left and take a look at those shelves.
Perfect for stacking magic cards on. Stacks and stacks of them.
This one was on my radar. This one wasn't on my radar.
I grab a
Yeah, you did
diaper.
it with
I mean,
stacks.
technically counter counts.
Yeah.
Grab a
Shelf
diaper off the
counter.
shelf.
Or, yeah.
Yeah.
Grab a diaper off the shelf, and then you were talking about grocery store specifically to get to shelf, which
Exactly.
is great. Yeah.
You got us to baby formula. baby.
I've never worked in a grocery store. I like it.
Scandalous.
That shelf, I felt like lazy was on my radar, but shelf was not.
Ninja
good job
definitely
with-
was not.
It's such a word. Anything can be on the shelf. You
Yeah.
know, like
When we ours were
great
like
one.
fever and foam, I was like, how do you,
how are we
do you
gonna say
slip
those
those in
twice?
normally?
Well, let's see. Yeah. What else? Oh, scale. We
Yeah.
got. Yeah. The rest were face down. You got our fume.
Yeah.
This is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So much
It's harder than it looks, for sure, where you're like, there's so many words.
Yeah.
How many
Pressure of
words
the
can you say in
timer,
90 seconds?
I feel like
Yeah.
the more you master it, like you could go slower. You can kind of pace yourself and like start using like
Instead of
decoy
just
words
panicking
more.
with fear in your eyes.
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
Oh, look at this phone with my kids.
Look at this foam of my kids.
This phone is giving me a fever.
Yeah. I think the ultimate is that you just talk about anything else for 1 minute and 25 seconds and then throw a sentence with all 3 in the very
I would love to
tail
do
end.
that.
Expert level.
I would love
Yeah. That's like in the movie running under the closing door and you just slide under it. All
I mean, we
right.
kind of did that with just shouting dreams, and then somehow you slipped in fever dreams.
Fever dreams.
We were still melting along with dreams.
Yeah.
Well, I'm foaming at the mouth at how much fun it is to play with the 3 of you. I really like this game, ContraBanter from Skybound.
Yeah.
And thanks to them for sponsoring this video. Anything else that you guys want to plug before we go? Let's start over here with Candice.
Board Game Geek podcast. Becca, you're gonna join me at some point, right?
Wow, really put me on the spot. I guess I can't say no now. Yes, I would love to. Thank you.
Yeah. You can find me on a bunch of different things, Grant's Game Rex, like TikTok and Instagram and stuff like that.
And congrats on passing 10,000 subs.
Oh, thanks. Yeah,
And,
appreciate it.
Podcast at some point.
Yes, I would love to.
Yay! Okay, what are you up to?
I'm on a UCB house team called Lohan. It's on Herald Night. So if you're in LA, come to Herald Night on Mondays. If you're not in LA, they might start streaming them soon, so you can watch it. And then the Shared Experience Studio. It's where I teach like comedy stuff. So you can follow us on Instagram at the Shared Experience Studio.
Nice.
We do little comedy tips.
Yeah.
That's great.
For those not in LA, Upright Citizens Brigade Theater. Make sure you check it out. And when you come through town, be sure and check it out. Every great comedian in the world went through it. Done.
Yeah.
Said it. Said it. I said it. Yeah.
I was more of a Groundlings person myself.
But did you or did you not take UCB classes?
I did.
Oh, got him. Well, on that note of forcing Grant's hands, can we all do a Thanks for coming on Good Time Society, and thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.